Let's talk about culture. Organisational culture is often described as the way we do things around here. It's the set of shared values and beliefs that determine what is appropriate and how people behave within an organisation. Put simply, organisational culture is the personality of the business. Some are laid back, others driven. Some make snap decisions, others deliberate. Some reward team players, others celebrate superstars. The culture of an organisation is often unique, having evolved over time. In many cases, the culture has been established subconsciously, with no single individual directly responsible for creating it. Often, organisational culture is deeply ingrained and all-pervasive, determining everything from decision-making to leadership styles, as well as what constitutes success. The extent to which the organisation's culture and people are aligned with the business strategy will determine how successfully the organisation executes its intended strategy. For example, a perceived blame culture within a business will limit risk-taking. This might not be consistent with an organisation that is trying to become more innovative and explore new products and services. Within an organisation, it's not always the case that one culture defines all. You'll often find subcultures within the business as various departments or functions adopt different approaches. The more divergent a culture, the less cohesive and focused the business. It's important for businesses to nurture an organisational culture that supports their strategic objectives and lead projects and teams in a way that encourages the desired behaviours. When management teams and business leaders try to introduce new strategies that meet with resistance, it's normally because the strategies don't fit with the culture of the organisation. The same is true of change projects that are not aligned to organisational culture. The approach that you adopt for a project must be compatible with the culture of the organisation if it's to succeed. To do this, you must first understand the culture of your organisation. When the purpose of your project is to introduce a change to the culture itself, the stakes are raised even further. External market conditions may dictate that the strategy needs to change, but without first realigning the culture, the chances of success are greatly reduced. There are a number of models and approaches that can be adopted to understand organisational culture, which then allows it to be effectively nurtured or changed. Well, that's just about it for this video. Take a moment now to think about the culture where you work. What are the cultural barriers and springboards for innovation?